one of the greatest to ever play, Peyton Manning completely changed the game at the quarterback position. The #1 pick in the '98 draft, Manning immediately took the Colts from NFL bottom feeder to perennial Super Bowl contender. After years of heartbreak, Manning finally broke through and led the Colts to their first Super Bowl title in 46 years. 3 years later, Manning won his record 4th league MVP award and led the Colts back into Miami for another shot at the title. This one, however, would not turn out as well. The following year, Manning led the Colts to a 10-6 record before losing to the Jets in the wild card round of the playoffs. Nobody knew at the time, but this would be the final time Manning walked off the field in a Colts uniform. That offseason, Manning underwent multiple surgeries, and due to the NFL lockout, was unable to use team facilities to help speed up his recovery. Manning would miss the entire 2011 season as the Colts went 2-14, earning the right to select Andrew Luck first overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. Colts released Manning to free agency on March 7, 2012. He was now officially a free agent for the first time in his legendary career.
I truly have enjoyed being your quarterback.
But what if it didn't happen that way? What if Peyton was able to recover from those surgeries without issue and was ready to play at the beginning of the 2011 season? What if the Colts didn't end up with the first overall pick and Manning was able to finish out his career with the Colts? This season, we take a trip back to Madden 12 and take control of this Indianapolis Colts team to see if Manning can lead them back to glory or if the two were better off apart. This is Madden NFL What If Peyton Manning. What is up, everybody? Welcome on back to the channel, and today we are starting the Madden NFL What If Peyton Manning series. This is going to be episode 1, and basically we're going to be hopping into Madden 12 here and taking control of the Indianapolis Colts in franchise mode and seeing what would have happened if Peyton Manning had never left the Colts. A few quick things about this series. Each episode will be one season. Most of the games throughout the season will be simulated. We will hop into some of the bigger games, such as like a conference championship game or the Super Bowl if we make it to those games, and also some of the more high-profile regular season games if two teams squaring off or like two of the top teams in the league, then we'll probably play that game. But most of the games will be simulated so that we can get through these. Also, throughout each episode, we will also do the off-season. So this episode, episode 1, will be season 1 and also off-season 1. Also, we're going to have injuries turned off so that we don't have to worry about Peyton getting injured when the whole point of it is what if he never got injured. So that's why injuries will be off in this mode. So the Colts team here in Madden 12, 87 overall, a 90 offense, and 84 defense, coming off the 10-6 season from the 2010 season. That was Peyton's last year as an actual Colt. They lost to the Jets in the wild card game. $8.5 million in cap room here to start things off. We're going to be turning injuries off. Quarter length of about 7 minutes. Salary cap on. Trade deadline on. Pre-existing injuries off. So let's meet the team. Of course, the subject of this entire series is the Sheriff, Peyton Manning. This was the final year that he was with the Colts in real life. Backing him up, I did sign Terrell Pryor out of free agency. He's a rookie in this game. 65 overall with B potential. 22 years old, 90 speed, 73 strength, 89 agility, 82 acceleration. We won't need him probably at all because, again, injuries are off, so I don't see us ever needing to use him. But I just like him in these games. You know, he was really fast. He was a really good running quarterback in these games. So I just thought it'd be fun to have him. At running back, we have Joseph Adai, DeLon Carter as a rookie, Donald Brown, Mike Hart, and Dominic Rhodes. At the receiver position, we have Reggie Wayne, Pierre Garçon, Austin Collie, Anthony Gonzalez, and Blair White. Tight end, we have Dallas Clark and Jacob Tamme. Left tackle, we have a rookie, Anthony Costanzo, along with Charlie Johnson. Left guard is Kyle Devon. Center is the Hall of Famer Jeff Saturday. Right guard, Mike Pollock. Right tackle, Ryan Diem. At defensive end, we have Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney. D tackle, we have Drake Nevis, the rookie, along with Philly Moala and Daniel Moore. We have Pat Angerer and Philip Wheeler at outside linebacker, Gary Brackett in the middle linebacker, Clint Session at the other outside linebacker position. Corners, we have Kelvin Hayden, Gerard Powers, Justin Tryon, and Jacob Lacey. Free safety, we have Antoine Bethea. And then at strong safety, we have Bob Sanders and Melvin Bullitt. Kicker is Adam Vinatieri, and then punter is Pat McAfee. All right, so we're at the beginning of the regular season, week 1. I'm going to go ahead and simulate a few weeks through the regular season. If I see a big-time game, I will stop it, and we will certainly hop into those. So here we are in week 14 of season 1. We're 8-4, and we're about to play a game in Baltimore against the Ravens, who are also 8-4. But before we hop into this game, I want to take you around the league, show you what's been going on this season. The 49ers, the Steelers, and the Packers are tied for the best record in the league at 9-3. And we are currently tied for the division lead in the AFC South with the Houston Texans. We're only 1 game ahead of the Jacksonville Jaguars and only 2 games ahead of the Titans. So it's still anybody's race here for this division. Peyton Manning is currently leading the league with 3,900 passing yards, 33 touchdowns to only 5 interceptions. Frank Gore is currently leading the league in rushing with over 1,200 yards and 11 rushing touchdowns on the season. Reggie Wayne leads the league in receptions with 97. Greg Jennings leads the league in receiving yards with 1,382. And then also leads the league with 14 receiving touchdowns, where Reggie Wayne has 12. And Pierre Garçon has 11 so far on the season. Daquan Bowers, the rookie, and Clay Matthews are the top 2 in the league in sacks. Dwight Freeney leads our team with 9 sacks, while Fili Moala and Robert Mathis each have 4.5. And then Kelvin Hayden has 3 interceptions for us on the season. Gerard Powers has 2. And then Antoine Bethea, Gary Brackett, and Pat Ingrer each have 1. Adam Vinatieri is 21 for 28 on the season kicking-wise. That's a 75% field goal percentage with a long of 51. He had 1 blocked on the year. Pat McAfee has 67 punts on the year for an average of 45 yards per punt. But it's time to hop into this game against the Baltimore Ravens and see if we can get this win on the road to move to 9-4 and hopefully inch even closer to that division title. Oh, and Moore gets in there to bring down Flacco, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this Ravens offense here. Back to throw. We're going to go over the middle to Reggie Wayne here, and he's going to make the catch and pick up the first down. 11 yards for him on that catch. Peyton back to throw again. He finds Reggie Wayne again on the little in route there, and that's going to be a good chunk of yards. 6-7 yards there on that play. I'm going to throw again here. Check down to Joseph Adai here real quick. That's going to pick up good yardage down to the 25-yard line, and it'll be another first down here for the Colts. Back to throw again. They're going to bring pressure, and ooh, Manning goes down. So that's a big sack, a loss of 11 there for Peyton on that one. Going to try and get some of that yardage back here on this play. Going to throw it to Gonzalez there, and that's a big play. Past the 20 down to about the 18. 18 yards for Anthony Gonzalez on that play, and it'll be 3rd and short coming up now for the Colts. We're going to try our first running play of the day, and that's going nowhere. Joseph Adai actually loses a yard on that play. The kick by Vinatieri is up, and it is good. So we will take a 3-0 lead here with about 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And there goes Ray Rice on the pitch play, breaks the tackle, and he's still going. And Gary Brackett finally is able to bring him down after a huge run for Ray Rice there. We're going to throw this one. That's going to find Austin Collie over the middle for 13 yards and another first down for the Colts. Oh, man. Oh, and that's going to be intercepted by Ray Lewis. Manning had to get rid of it and threw it right to Ray. Oh, Ray Rice is just running all over us right now. Really no way that we can really stop him, it seems. Rice out of the backfield. We're able to bring him down, but not before he picks up a first down. It's another run here. This one goes to McGahee, but he can't quite get into the end zone. He's down at the 1-yard line here. Oh, McGahee again. Barton jumps over the lineman and is able to bring McGahee down in the backfield. And it'll be 4th and goal. And the Ravens take it down to the 2-minute warning before attempting a field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good. So we have a tie game now. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. We will be receiving the second half kickoff. Gonna throw it. Dallas Clark makes the catch on the sideline. They're signaling it's a catch. He brought it down inbounds. We're going to hurry up to the line so that they can't challenge that. We're going to try to get another play off here real quick. Manning back to throw again here. And that's going to get swatted away at the line, but it will be an incompletion. Oh, man, our line is just not giving us any time right now. Manning back to throw again here. And he will throw, and he'll find Reggie Wayne on the sideline. They will say out of bounds, incomplete. Oh, Robert Mathis gets in the backfield and brings Joe Flacco down. We're going to call a timeout. We want the ball back. We're going to throw it, and that's going to be Reggie Wayne, and he makes the catch this time on the sideline. Gets hit hard, but holds on to the ball while going out of bounds, and that will stop the clock with 32 seconds remaining here in the first half. Oh, and Manning goes down on the sack. Is Carr. And Clark makes a wonderful catch and goes out of bounds. 12 seconds remaining. It's time for maybe 1 or 2 more shots to the end zone. Colts still have a timeout remaining from the 20 here, trying to get into the end zone here for the first time today. And that's going to be thrown into the dirt, incomplete by Manning there. Reggie Wayne, the intended target. Vinatieri's kick is up and good, so the Colts will take a 6-3 lead into halftime here. Manning back to throw here. Looking, he's going to find Reggie Wayne, but he's not going to go anywhere. Only gets a few yards on that one before being brought down, and it'll be 4th down here for the Colts. Oh, Torrey Smith got behind Bob Sanders there and makes a 28-yard catch there. Huge play for the Ravens. Flacco back to throw again. He's going deep here. Lays it up to Anquan Bolden, but Powers is there to make the play to force the incompletion. Flacco back to throw again, and he's going to go down, sacked on the play by David Muir. His 2nd sack of the game. Back to throw. We're going deep. Pierre Garçon make a play, but it's intercepted by Foxworth. Intercepted. Turn the ball over, and the Ravens will get the ball back. All right, so we're back on offense. We have 1 timeout. We're down by a field goal. 45 seconds remaining in this game. We have to get something going here quick. And we're going to fire to a die out of the backfield here. That's not what we wanted here. He stays in bounds. We have to go now. We have to go. 35 seconds remaining here. Not a lot of time. Need to go. Need to go. Big play over the middle to Jacob Tamme, who breaks a tackle. He's still going. And we're going to have to hurry up to the line here to get this play clocked. With about 15 seconds here, Manning will clock it. Still about 10 yards away from Vinatieri's field goal range here. Going to throw it to Clark, and he's going to catch it and go out of bounds at the 39. 8 seconds remain here. We're going to try one more quick pass to try and get a few more yards here for Vinatieri. With 1 timeout remaining. And that's going to get thrown and nearly intercepted there. And that'll now be 4th down, and Adam Vinatieri will come out to attempt a 56-yard field goal. Kick by Vinatieri. It is up, and it is short. No good, and we will fall to the Ravens here in Baltimore, 9-6. A bad defensive battle here that the Ravens end up winning by a field goal late in this game. So we have fallen now to 8-6 here in Week 16. We're going up against the Houston Texans. They're 10-4, 2 games ahead of us in the division. Our hopes of winning the division are all but gone. Now we're just trying to make sure we end up with a wild card spot. We have beaten the Texans once already this year, so we're going to see if we can beat them again here at home in Indianapolis. So under 2 minutes remaining in this game, tied at 14 in the fourth quarter. We need to get points here if we want to win this game. Oh, and our left tackle did not block at all on that play. Peyton Manning got hit there. Oh, there we go. We got Reggie Wayne on the quick little hitch route there. He will stay in bounds, so this clock will keep moving here. We'll go ahead and huddle up. Manning back to throw again here. He's looking, and he'll fire to Austin Culley, who will actually lose a yard there on that play. Oh, fires over the middle. That's Austin Culley on the post route. That's going to be a big play there for this Colts team as they're an inch ever so closer to Adam Vinatieri's field goal range here. Manning will take off, and he's going to pick up big yardage here on the ground. Peyton Manning doing it with his legs. You don't see that much these days. All the way down to the 23. Houston is forced to call a timeout now. The kick from Vinatieri is up, and it is good. And Indianapolis sweeps their season series against division rival Houston. They will move to 9-6 as the Texans fall to 10-5. So this will set up an interesting scenario next week where if the Texans lose and the Colts win, the Colts will actually claim the AFC South division. So after beating the Texans and then winning against the Jaguars Week 17, we were actually able to leapfrog the Texans and win the division. And the Texans didn't even make the playoffs at 10-6. They were 10-4, but they lost their last 2 games of the season. And the Titans end up making the playoffs as a wild card team. And that's who we will be playing in round 1 of these playoffs. We will be simulating this game. Aaron Rodgers ends up winning NFL MVP over Peyton Manning and Michael Vick. Peyton Manning wins NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Clay Matthews wins Defensive Player of the Year. Christian Ponder gets Offensive Rookie of the Year over Cam Newton and Mark Ingram. Daquan Bowers gets Defensive Rookie of the Year over Cameron Jordan. Peyton Manning wins Best QB. Frank Gore, Best Running Back. Greg Jennings, Best Wide Receiver. Josh Sitton gets Best O-Lineman over Jeff Saturday. Darrelle Revis gets Best Defensive Back, and then Jim Caldwell finished 5th for Coach of the Year. So we're going to simulate this week against the Titans and see if we're able to move on to the divisional round of the playoffs, and it does not look like we did. I think I saw it flash there that the Titans beat us, and that will be the end of our season. So the Super Bowl matchup is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Atlanta Falcons. We'll see how this ends up going, and the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl 27-23 to win the Super Bowl. Matt Ryan goes 13 for 27, 205 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Big Ben, 28 for 42, 360 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Wow. So we only had 1 player on our team retire. That was Dominic Rhodes. So Peyton Manning does not retire. So this series will continue for at least 1 more episode. And Peyton Manning does need a new contract. So we will try and re-sign him to a nice big contract. Let's see how much he wants. Ooh, he's going to sign a big old deal. I mean, we're going to offer him the max we can, I guess. And he accepts that offer. All right, so we are in the free agency bidding time. And we got to see, is there anyone that we're really interested in bidding on? Honestly, I don't think so. Maybe we can definitely go after a Randy Moss. I will go after one of these guys here. So we're going after a couple of guards here as well as Randy Moss. I don't know. It looks like we're going to end up getting these guys. The Moss one keeps going up. I don't know how far up I'm willing to go. All right, so I have to let Randy Moss go, but we do end up getting Waters and Robbie Williams. That's all I want. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Didn't get that far in the playoffs, only made it to the wild card round, but you know, it looked like there for a minute we weren't even going to make the playoffs. Won those last 2 games, were able to leap over our divisional opponents to win the division, but then got knocked out by one of them in the wild card game. Hopefully this season we'll do better, but that'll be in the next episode. So thank you all again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.